be doing a pick a card reading. I have 3 piles here. I'm just going to give you a minute to pick your pile, and when I return, they'll be all laid out perfectly for you. Okay, so now I'm going to continue. Okay, the crystal is very dark, so you can't see it, but it's in frame. So these are your 5 cards. You have the 5 of Swords, Page of Cups, Karma, and Temperance. And the energy is adventure, live wild and free. Okay. So with this 5 of Swords, it's telling me that you've recently been betrayed. It's probably someone that you really cared about, judging from this Page of Cups. And with this Karma, it's basically the Judgment card. So it's like you've been just putting it in God's hand and letting him deal with the punishments. But not only that, you've just been having a lot of revelations about this person. I'm getting the feeling that you're kind of beating yourself up because you saw all the signs and you're like, man, why didn't I see this sooner? I apologize for any noise that's coming through. But you're like, man, why didn't I deal with this any sooner and just boot them out? Why did I have to wait until they booted themselves out? And I get that. I completely understand. You know, like, we've all been there, and you just have to really heal, really work through it, really do the shadow work so that you can get back to forgiving them, yourself, and even other things, obviously getting more general, other things that you would need to work through. And with this Temperance here, I do see that you'll eventually end up healing yourself through all of it. This is a very general portion. I had clarifiers in case I couldn't channel any more messages. Just let me see if I feel anything else. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera. That must be annoying. So this is supposed to be a general reading, but that love part did come through strong. So collectively, a lot of people are still focused on love, it seems. But I'm also feeling you could have also been betrayed regarding your money. Maybe you've been doing super well at a job and going above and beyond, and they just decided, you know what, this isn't working out, we're gonna have to let you go. And now you're stuck trying to find another job. If that's the case, you've just been having so many revelations on what it is that you should do in your life and how you should move differently. And if that is the case, I'm feeling meditation will truly help you find your answers. I'm feeling that a lot of you guys undermine the power of meditation in this pile. Yeah, like, it can give you so many, it's like you can think they're random thoughts, but if it goes, like, if the message goes, how random could it be, you know? So that's what I have so far. Let me pull more cards. Okay, I'm back and I pulled more clarifying cards. It's crazy that you've gotten Temperance twice in this reading. So that's 3 major arcana so far. So it's very powerful, very changing energy. I can't think of the word. It's like you're metamorphosizing right now. So you're shifting. You're the same, but you're different, but in a much better, more efficient way. That's coming through here with this Ace of Swords. So you have a lot of things that left your life. Either you cut it out or the universe cut it out for you. So that's powerful energy. Like you have the universe taking things out that no longer serves you. And you're getting wisdom while it's happening. Or that you're actually listening to what the universe is trying to tell you. And it's, and you cut them out yourself. That's powerful energy right there, because you have the ability to truly trust and listen to your intuition. That's also coming through with the Temperance. So Temperance is all about balance, and if you have a lot of things that aren't meant for you in your life, it can cause a lack of balance, unfortunately, and you would have to let that go. So that's how those two go hand in hand. So this Knight of Wands, this King of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is, unfortunately, even the ones who are strong enough to let the situation go, whether it's a person or a job, unfortunately, you decided, or like, I can't talk, sorry. Unfortunately, you saw like the good in this, like you saw everything that you wanted to see, like you're like, this is it, like, or this is providing me stability, or this is providing me, like it's providing something for you that you really, really, really want, but it wasn't, like you're gonna get that, but not in this way, not through this, if that makes sense. So just think about what really fulfilled you out of that, and take that energy and manifest it, because you'll get the same thing through something that will actually fulfill that purpose. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to carefully choose my words. And with this King of Wands here, you can probably get it through speech as well, because Wands is communication. Also with this King of Wands, it could be that the person that took advantage of you just had a lot of power over you, but then they saw your power and it almost threatened them, and so that's also why they screwed you over, because they wanted to put you in a bad predicament so that you can dim your power. I'm sorry if I'm sniffling, I can't help it. Okay, let's continue on with the love. I have 2 cards. So the first card is Prince of Winter, which I believe can be Knight of Swords. And it says intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. So that could describe your person. It could be someone who has blonde hair and blue eyes. So just a basic white boy, or even like a basic, like I'm getting like basic form of a race in general. So they could be very plain, but very clean cut. They take good care of themselves. It's just they look like, you know, an average person. But with this King of Spring here, we have innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. So, with that theatrical, they can be dramatic sometimes, but it's not all the time. I'm even feeling it's not showing through in the cards. Well, it did with the King of Wands. They're very fiery individual. They're not afraid to raise their voice to state their point, whether that is in a disrespectful or respectful manner. And I do feel like you've already met this person, most of you. Some of you guys probably haven't, because this is a general reading. But if this reading is like really, really resonating, then you've probably already met this person. Yeah, they're a debater. And they like, sometimes they talk to hear their voice. They're one of those people. And let's see with money. These are my money cards. I really like this deck. Okay. You have the Three of Wands here, so that means like your ships are sailing. If you have a business, you're going to be shipping a lot of packages, and it can be quite hectic for you, but there's just going to be an uprising of shipping packages. A lot of people are just going to be impulse buying, and you're going to feel the effects of that, which is a good thing, but just keep in mind you will be really busy because of that. Yeah, see, because with this Nine of Cups here, it's almost like abundance, and just trying to channel more. Okay, that's why. I was stopped because not everyone is a small business owner, but in the future you could be as well, and you'll get abundance in that way. But for people who have like regular jobs, you'll be feeling the effects of that. Like, you know, it'll be really busy, and you'll have to deal with a lot of like cranky managers. I do feel that. And I'm feeling that some of you need to connect with your angels more. You're ignoring them. Nine of Cups. So yeah, it'll just be a good time for small business owners. You might even receive a pay increase. This Eight of Swords here, though, you might need to count your losses. There might be some people who return things for no reason. And unfortunately, you'll just have to let that go, but you'll get that money back in other places. You might have customers like trying to pull a fast one over you, and it gets you in trouble. That could be people who have like regular jobs as well. Yeah, but someone's definitely dealing with a rude manager. It's really giving them a run for their money, and just super rude. I don't know how else to put it. Just super extra for no reason. I'm trying to see if I'm channeling anything else. Sorry for those quiet moments. I might edit that out. We'll see. Some of you have been struggling to find someone to watch your children while you work. I'm feeling that you're going to strike gold and be able to find someone as well. If you are wondering that. Or dog sitting as well. That was very random, but someone might appreciate that information. Okay, well, I'm just going to continue on to the final messages. This is a warm-up for me, my first video. So before I continue, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my reading and bearing with me so far. Just please stay long enough to listen to your last messages, which will happen right now. Alright, this is your final message. It's a song. It is Vacation by Cookie Kawaii. Oh my gosh, will this please focus? I think it's because it's dark. Okay, so it says, come on. It says, I need a vacation, London, Paris, Rome, or Jamaica. Shopping sprees, you and me, laying on the beach, smoking trees, we could be. So, this could refer to you actually going on a vacation. I know Miss Rona is going around everywhere, unfortunately, and she has just been, causing a lot of havoc and things like that to people. It's way darker than that, but I'm just trying to keep it lighthearted. That's why it seems like I'm joking around too much. So yeah. Vaccines and things like that are on its way. So vacation might not be too far away. Plus you have this adventure card. So, once some of you guys are still getting your finances in order, but I'm feeling like you will be able to enjoy a nice vacation. I'm seeing somewhere near water or trees, a lot of trees. So whichever one, or it could be both, a lake in a forest somewhere. Those are your last messages. This was a general reading, and I hope it resonated with you, and I really appreciate you clicking. Hi, Pile 2, if you picked the salt crystal thingy. Yeah, this is your reading. So your first card is Strength. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. So yeah, I see y'all have just really been going through it. I'm gonna have to pull some clarifiers to see. I do know that whenever I see the 5 of Cups, it's always that you're spilling, you're crying over spilt milk. And you also have the 5 of Wands. So that tells me that most likely you've been feeling like you haven't been heard. It's just you've just been clashing with so many people's opinions, and because of that, no one's listening to you, which is very unfortunate, because I can feel that you have like a lot of really beautiful, good things to say. It's just that people feel that you aren't being as articulate as you should be, but I'm feeling that's not really the case. They're just not listening as well as they should be, because listening is a skill as well, and quite frankly, it's a skill that a lot of people in society lack, and I blame technology, but it's still very unfortunate that it's like that. And it's almost as if you're suffering the consequences of that, because you keep butting heads with people even though you have all these good points, and they just make it seem like you don't, and it's almost as if it's gaslighting, because it's like at first you knew, but the gaslighting is being successful, because it's like now you're wondering, well, have I actually been saying what I've been needing to say properly? You definitely have. Spirit wants you to know that. maybe for some of you, no, I'm actually not even picking up on that. I don't know why I started to say that. It's probably the other person's energy. But no, for sure, like, you've been saying what you've been needing to say. You've been getting your point across properly. You're a very well spoken person. That's even showing in the Queen of Wands. Wands is communication energy. So whenever you see that, you're definitely, it shows that you're well spoken. And you're also a very attractive looking person as well. That comes through in both of these cards. They're both really pretty women. You could be a man and still be pretty. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers, and then I'll move on more to the love portion. This is supposed to be a general reading. I don't see anything coming through on finance for this part though, so I'm just going to continue and see what is further going on. Okay, so I pulled these 3 cards. This is crazy because the last pile, their last card came out twice as well. So you have double 5 of wands. It's weird and crazy. But nothing is a coincidence, not in spirit. So there's a reason why it came out. And I'm pretty sure I can tap into why. Like, I feel why. So you have this justice in reverse here. Now for a select few of people, because you've been like betrayed, someone's just been talking a lot of smack, gaslighting you, and making it seem like you're not explaining yourself properly and all of these things. You've just been unknowingly, I don't want to say like cursing, but unknowingly sending like bad energy to this person, just with your thoughts. So you need to watch your thoughts, because it's like you're gonna direct their karma onto you if not, unfortunately. So what you need to do is just go within yourself and ask your spirits how to forgive this person. That's what this temperance is. Ask your spirits how to forgive this person so that you can move forward and not stay in this energy and just have it as a never-ending karmic cycle, because you can attract more people like that person otherwise, because you haven't learned your lesson if you haven't forgave them. This probably is also dealing with like love as well, but I'm feeling some of you guys, it's your friends. I'm not really getting anything with money, unfortunately. You'll probably have to tap into another reading that I do in the future, or through someone else, because this is what you need to hear though, because I was just channeling what you need to hear. So also, sorry if I'm sniffling or if you hear noise in the background. It's kind of a ratchet setup. So this is the money cards, so I'll try harder to tap into money right now. Got some swift communication going on. We have more, like, this really shows betrayal. So it could even be a business partner had betrayed you and was all these things as well, which is very unprofessional of them. And maybe like they just took your money and dipped. Like you were like doing something with them. Maybe it could be like a fundraiser, because there's a lot going on in the world, so I'm pretty sure there's people that's doing that. Or it could be even like a coworker, like maybe they stole money out of the cash register and they dipped, and you could have taken the blame for that. Those are very specific scenarios. I hope whoever's watching can relate. Like, someone, if you relate, put that in the comments, because that's kind of wild, or that would be wild. Someone resonated to those. Or like you went on a trip somewhere and you got your money stolen. something regarding thievery. I know that that's very, with this card, but I just feel like, or even it could be, even though this is a money card, like a lover stole your money. I just feel like someone stole your money because these are money cards specifically. So obviously you can be betrayed in different ways, but you're gonna get repaid some way. Like you're gonna get like a phone call, you could call back for a job or something, because I feel like a lot of this pile, either they've been looking for a job or they're looking for a new job, because either like y'all hate your job and you're ready to move on, or you don't have a job at all. That's probably why money hasn't come through for this pile, now that I think about it. But this job will be very good for you, and the amount that you work will work for you. Like the amount that you're working, like you'll get paid well for the amount that you're working. It'll be like an equal give and take. You're not gonna feel like you're wasting your time or anything like that. I'm not saying you won't be disrespected at work or anything like that, but you will, your time will be well compensated. I'm not saying that you're gonna be rich, but I am saying that for the amount you're working, it'll be a decent pay. And you have the King of Autumn and the Moon. Excuse my shifting. So the keywords for King of Autumn is compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. These are love cards specifically. So this is your person. With this moon here, they're very sensitive. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. With this King of Autumn, it could be Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So Earth and Water. From my experience with dating someone with a very prominent Earth and very prominent Water placement, they can be sensitive. Their love language tends to be gifts. They tend to have a hard time wording their sentences, but they are careful with what they say. They have a hard time wording it. So probably slow speaker, very melancholy. Not melancholy, that's not the word at all. Because melancholy, I believe, is sadness. No, just relaxed, chilled out. But people tend to flock to them because I'm sensing that this person, they could be a good person. It's just that they're not understanding you. And you know what? Water signs can misunderstand you a lot. I know a lot of people have Cancer moons, like they're just misunderstood. Like they misunderstand people quite a bit. That, or it's just that their intuition can be, excuse that, that's my foot on the chair, but their intuition can be on point. But the issue is they let their emotions get the better of their judgment. And so it's like if they're mad at you, they're gonna still feel how you're feeling, but either they deliberately ignore that and just place a different narrative. It's hard to put into words. I hope that you understand what I'm saying. Plus I kind of lost it. I'm probably just meant to say that much. So yeah, and then I have your last message, which is a song. If I can find it, like, oh, it's right here. I kind of mixed these up, so it's kind of a surprise to me too when I wrote it. So it is. Come on, you can do it. Hey Kids by Molina and Late. I cannot say their names. But you see Molina, if you just type in Hey Kids, it's a very popular song. Super 80s. So it's fluffy days and nights, looking clear but never recognized. Just hear your manic speech, turning insidious. Okay, so they probably feel that you have manic speech. You could even be bipolar, or it could be that they're reflecting onto you and they might have bipolar. I'm not diagnosing them. I'm saying if you know that they're bipolar, it would make sense that they would have manic speech, or they just could have speech akin to manic, so they overshare a lot, they talk a lot, even can ramble, and things like that. But it's like they're mirroring and they're projecting that onto you, because they don't like that part of themselves, and so they just try to see it in other people and point it out so that they can make fun of them to help them to feel better, something like that. Or maybe you really do have manic speech, but it's like even when you do like talk a lot, you word it well, so it's not like they can't understand you. It's just that it's so many words and you probably say big words that they just choose to deliberately misunderstand you. So those are your messages. That's the last of it. I appreciate you staying this long for this reading. This is my first pick a card reading. So yeah, thank you. Hello, pile number 3. Y'all chose that mystic stone. Why do I feel so like I literally did not start off the other readings like this? Just might be your energy. Might have some Geminis up in here, or Tauruses. Geminis and Tauruses make me feel real goofy when I channel their energies, so that could be it. So I got King of Cups, the Tower, the Lovers, the Emperor, and the Magician. Y'all have just been going through it. These two are for sure your past. This is kind of like your present and your future. So you have joy. Spread the seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you will receive. I am blind. No doubt you will reveal the result. So, that's still not what it said. And no doubt you will revel in the result. This is a mess. It's my first pick a card reading. Hopefully I'll get better. Just bear with me. These little mess ups. Because I'm not going to edit all of it. So we got King of Cups in reversed. You definitely in the past were with someone who did not deserve you at all. Plus they were emotionally unstable. It just wasn't the best counterpart for you, which is why they were in the reversed. They're a strong, powerful energy, but completely in the reversed. That doesn't mean like they're evil or anything like that, or they use their intuition for bad. It's just that they just operate a lot in the shadows, in secrecy. They just hide their emotions, even though they're emotionally unstable, but when it comes out, it came out with a bam. And I mean, the craziest things could have happened to end this, but regardless, it was on a bad foundation. Wasn't meant to work out. Oh yeah, for sure there could be some Geminis here because of that Lovers right there. But also like this Lovers card So right now, it's crazy because the relationship ended with a boom, and then it's like you quickly moved on to the next person. If you haven't found them yet, you for sure will, if like you're getting this mainly for love. But you have this emperor, so that's them. They're very this new person's very to the point with their words. They don't beat around the bush. They didn't even beat around the bush when you guys got together. They could have even been the reason why you left this person. This person was very emotionally abusive to you. You probably complained to them, and they were like, I don't know, like y'all just ended up hooking up. And staying together. This magician here, this is just talking about your manifesting in general. I mean, it ties in with this as well, because it could just be further clarification that you manifested this person, or you're working on manifesting them. If you are working on manifesting this person, I'm feeling that you need to put boundaries on what you will and will not accept from someone. Like for me personally, cheating is an absolute no-no. Like I will leave, so I want to get with someone who won't cheat. You don't want to put yourself in a predicament to where you'll have to leave someone, because manifesting is you putting yourself in a predicament. Yes, the universe helps, but it's you that's channeling that energy through. Okay. Wow, only one of these piles was really about money. Or about all three, I should say, which is crazy. Everyone wants to know about love, I guess. Or needs to know about love. It's their primary focus. I'm feeling to start with the love cards for this one. So you have 7 of Autumn and 3 of Autumn. This is the first one that doesn't really have archetypes. That could be a sign that you really know your person well enough to not need this right here. So a lot of you like know this person, you're with this person, you're talking to them, or in the past you've talked to them a lot. And you need to you need a reconciliation or something, because this person, out of jealousy made you stop seeing them. But the 7 of Autumn here, it says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. I am blind. A prudent investment of time or money. Okay. The next one, 3 of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Oh yeah, so that was coming through. I'm so glad that that's there, because you guys do have a little bit of money. I'll get into that in a little bit. Let me continue reading. Be the best at what you do. Be compensated for your creative talents. Okay, so a lot of y'all, like I said, have been going through it. If you've even been going through it regarding money as well. Some of you might have even been evicted from your homes, or you just moved out. It's like major changes, and some were really bad, some were really good. Well, now you can have another change, but this is up to you. You can start your own business. A lot of you guys should be business owners, entrepreneurs, feeling a lot of black women watching. We need a lot of black entrepreneurs in this world. I need to see a lot of us winning. I look pale, I'm black though. You guys are artists, some of you. Some of you are just really, really good at hustling up money, but in the legal way. You feel me? Whatever it is that you're talented at, you need to capitalize on it, and you need to capitalize it on your own. You can have help, but when I say on your own, like no contracts with people or anything like that, unless it's a photographer or something that you need to help boost your business. You don't want a business partner though. I know that the Lovers was there, but I don't see you guys, like, I feel like it won't end well. Like, some of you guys have, like, husbands even, boyfriends. You need to do this without them, because a lot of you guys, you're probably still going through this right here, and you're not here yet, which is why it's in the future. But for some of you, it's already going on. But even still, you need to do this on your own, because this person's not going to be here for you, and that's not this person's journey. This is your journey, your life journey. So glad that this card reminded me that I tapped into that energy while I was pulling. So yeah. So you have the Two of Cups in the reverse, further showing that you should not, it could even be like a sister. Whoever you're thinking of, don't open your business with them. Don't do it. They'll let you down. They might even steal money every once in a while from you. May not be big, but it's still like money made from the business that needs to go back into the business. Like, it could be $5 here, 10 there for food or something like that. But that can further bring your business down, because every penny counts. There would not be good communication between you guys either. A lot of arguing and things like that. They're telling you how to run your business, your idea, even changing your idea. You know, like, you don't want that. So you need to start it on your own. Even if they're talking about giving money, if they're talking about giving you money and then they're over here like, well, if I don't get to be a part of it, then I'm not giving you money, that's some toxic stuff right there. And they're going to be holding things over your head, so you don't want to deal with that anyway. See, I see you were trying to make that decision, like, should I do it, should I not, you know? And Spirit is saying, no, don't do it. Take a leap of faith, do it on your own. Like, you can do it on your own. You'll succeed better if you do it on your own. So yeah, I didn't even pull any clarifying cards, but I genuinely don't feel like I need to. That was pretty straightforward. So your last message. Oh, I really like this song. I'm already reading it. I found 3 songs, but I made them random because I wasn't sure what pile each song goes to. It's not wanting to focus. Why? Okay, there it goes. Sorry about that. So it's Cross You Out by Charlie XCX featuring Sky Ferraria. I cannot say her name. I'm sorry. I become someone better. I become someone better. Yeah, yeah. Now I look in the mirror and I learn myself better. Yeah, yeah. Now I look in the mirror. Feels so good to forget. Yeah. So that's probably talking about you forgetting that person. Could be male, female, you know. I don't really care about the genders in my readings. Doesn't really matter. It's love is love. So, yep, that's your reading. And I'm going to go now. I hope that this resonated with you. So yeah, thank you, bye. Hello, my name is Iriswildgem, and I'm trying to get used to the camera, but I'm also a tarot reader. I do tarot through phone call and I book through Instagram most of the time. And I just wanted to start tapping into like the collective energy, do general readings as well. yeah, so I can just tell you a little bit about myself before I start doing readings. I'm laughing a lot because I feel awkward. Okay. So basically, I've been doing tarot since I was 13. I can do like a little story time if you want, but it'll take too much time if I explained it right now, unfortunately. But yeah, this is my first deck. I've had it since I was in middle school. Yeah, very precious to me. And I've been doing it, since. I'm a very spiritual person. And I try to keep my readings affordable. If I do raise my prices, I would keep it in the $20 to $30 range, just because, it's not too much, but it's also not too little. It's enough to pay my bills, especially because I do tend to get tipped very well. I have very nice customers. Hopefully I'll get more very kind customers from this as well. But if not, completely feel free to enjoy the free content. That's why this is here. Not everyone has the luxury to be able to afford tarot readings. So that's why I want to be able to, do readings with you guys. If I get enough views, I'll even do lives. And I'll keep those very cheap as well, like, $3 to $5, something like that. So if you want to book with me, my Instagram is at Iriswildgem, literally. You can find me on Iriswildgem everywhere else, but honestly, I wouldn't. My main domain is, Instagram. So I'd prefer to keep it that way as well. I work Instagram very well.